Hey guys, this is Marco, and in this video I'm gonna break down three super important things when it comes to making money on YouTube, especially with faceless channels. So number one, I'm gonna be breaking down exactly how YouTube faceless channels work. Number two, I'm gonna be talking about the viral formula, why and how videos go viral on YouTube, and I'm gonna be sharing my three-step strategy that I have consistently used over the past couple of years to get to 10K per month with my faceless YouTube channels. So how YouTube faceless channels work, right? So number one, I think I want to start talking about Google and YouTube. Right now, Google is the third most valuable brand in the world. And as you know, YouTube is owned by Google. Right now, YouTube has over 3 billion monthly users every single month, and it's the number one video platform in the world. So in 2024, YouTube's ad revenue was $34 billion, and 55% of that goes to the creators. That means me and people posting videos to YouTube. At the end of the day, it's the same as normal YouTubers. We're posting these videos on YouTube. The only difference is that we're posting faceless videos, right? We're not showing our face. We are not recording any videos, we are outsourcing the content. So how a faceless channel works, number one, you have to get the idea for the video. Then you have to make the video. And here we have two main options. Number one is we can create the video ourselves, or we can hire freelancers to create the video for us. In faceless channels, the way that I do it is with the option number two. Basically, I want to go to these platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and hire a scriptwriter, a voiceover narrator, video editor, and a graphic designer to create the full videos for me, right? We're gonna be outsourcing the content production. Once we have the videos, we wanna upload the videos to YouTube. Creating a channel is completely free. And once we upload the videos to YouTube, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can make money because YouTube will place ads on our videos. And as I said before, from all the ad revenue, we get 55%. Ads will be shown on the videos, we get 55% of that, and that's the main way that we're gonna be monetizing the videos through ads. Now, as I said before, we're gonna be posting faceless videos, and just so you can have an idea, this is a personality channel like Mr. Beast, Ryan Traham. These videos where they are actually appearing on camera, they are recording, and a faceless channel would be a channel that basically you write the script or you outsource the script, then someone is gonna create a voice over for the script, and then the video editor will put it all together to create a video, right? A narration style video that no one is gonna be showing up on camera. Basically, it's gonna be a faceless videos, and we can make videos about basketball, top 10 facts, technology, geography. We're gonna give you some examples in just a moment. How the content creation team works is, as I said before, you have to get an idea. This idea has to be original, creative, trendy, and interesting. Of course, like at the end of the day, we're trying to get attention on the platform on YouTube. So this idea has to be a really memorable idea, right? Then we wanna create a thumbnail, right? The thumbnail is the cover picture of, or the cover image of our video. This thumbnail has to create curiosity, has to be clear and simple, so people see it and they want to click on our video. Then we want to create a script. So just so you can have an example, let's say that we're making a video on the entire history of Japan. Basically, we're going to be outsourcing the script. So this freelancer, this scriptwriter, will go and do some research about the history of Japan and try to format everything in a way that it makes sense. To create a YouTube video, it's gonna create a hook that catches people's attention, make a video that it's interesting so the video can retain the attention of the viewer. We can add some storytelling so we can have that framework and have like a better video. And then once the script is done, there's gonna be a voiceover narrator that's gonna be reading the voiceover to create a clear, dynamic narration style voiceover. There's some tools that you can use with AI, and then we can, once we have the voiceover, we're going to be doing the video editing, right? The video editor will take all this information and then we'll start to create the video by adding clips, video clips, images, animations, text, all those things that will create an engaging video. Now, where can we find content creators? You can go to Fiverr, Upwork, and then X to find people like a scriptwriter, voiceover, and a video editor to create the videos for you. Each video will cost anywhere around $40 to $60 to be made, and you can start posting once or twice per week. Now, I want to show you some examples of Faceless channels in different niches or different types of content, so you can see all the ideas that you can come up with when creating Faceless videos. For example, this channel called Philosophy Coded, it's basically videos about philosophy and, just videos like this. As you can see, they're getting a very good amount of views. They started about 4 months ago, and their most popular video has already 1.6 million views. The other one, 1 million views. So this channel is getting like a good amount of attention, and you can add these view stats profile extension. This is an extension that you can add, and if you click on here, it's gonna take you to a different page. And basically in this page, you can see a little bit more data on these channels. So for example, this channel, Philosophy Coded, you can see that in the last 28 days, they got 790,000 views and made anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. And this number is usually around the middle. So I would say they made about, like $4,000, just posting simple videos like this, right? Videos where they don't have to show their face, and is, as I said, like they make a script, they make a voiceover, and then the video editor will add like these images on top to make a full video. Let's go with this other channel. They're talking about everything about planes and airports. So for example, this channel started like 5 months ago, and their most popular video was posted only 1 month ago, and they have 2 million views already. If we go to view stats to see a little bit more insight and data, you can see that in the last 20 days, they got 827,000 views and are making, I would say, about $4,000 as well. Now this channel, Mono Streaming, is really interesting. As you can see, they're making videos about internet celebrities and like iShowSpeed streamers, things like that. They only have 34 videos, and in the past 28 days, they have 6.6 million views, and they are making anywhere from $17,000 to $49,000. So I would say this channel is making about $30,000. And again, the only thing they're doing is they're posting these videos. As you can see, they're taking clips from YouTube, the internet, other places. And by the way, they can use it because they are using fair use. And you can use other clips or other content from other channels or movies, as long as the content is transformative, right? As long as you're doing the research on the script, as long as you're adding the voiceover with your own opinions and point of views, and then in the editing, you're transforming the video as well. This channel is posting videos about NBA players, basketball, and they're getting 1.7 million views and making anywhere from 4,000 to 12,000. And this other channel, they're posting videos about basically construction and structures, things like that. As you can see, last 28 days they got 13.4 million views and are making anywhere from $28,000 to $80,000. So I would say this number is about like $50,000. So it's crazy that this channel is just posting videos and making money with the ads that are showing on the videos, and they're making a lot of money, right? So now that we've talked about Faceless channels, giving you some examples, I want to talk about the viral formula. How videos or why videos go viral. And the viral formula, it's make people click, make people watch, and make people return. If you can understand the main goal of YouTube, it's going to be a lot more easy for you to understand what type of content to create and how to create it. So the main goal of YouTube is, number one, predict what the viewer wants to watch, and number two, maximize long-term engagement and satisfaction. So as you know, the way that YouTube makes money, one of the main ways is displaying ads on the videos. So of course, YouTube wants to keep people longer on the platform so they can continue to watch more and more videos, and more ads can be shown to people, and more money can be made on the platform, right? So by making good videos, people will be more satisfied, will have more satisfied viewers, That means they will stay longer time on the platform on YouTube. That means they will see more ads will be displayed to them. That means more money for YouTube and us creators that are making the videos, right? So the way that we can achieve that, basically, try to maximize long-term engagement, satisfaction, and predict what the viewer wants to watch, just keep people longer on the platform, is to understand how to get all these three things with our channel. So the way that we can make people click is with the title, the thumbnail, the cover image on our videos, and the idea of a video. As you know, YouTube is a click to watch platform. If we compare YouTube to TikTok, for example, on TikTok, you have your phone and then you're scrolling and the videos are recommended to you. On YouTube, you're scrolling, but then you have to click. You have to choose what video to watch, right? So it's a click to watch platform. And the way that we are gonna get those views, of course, is to make people click, right? We can have the best video, but if people don't click on a video, we're not gonna get the views. So number one is we make the people click with our title, thumbnail, and idea. Then we are gonna make people watch, right? Once they clicked, we want them to be watching our video, because the longer they watch the video, that means the more they enjoy the video. So that's a good signal to YouTube. So the way that we're gonna make people watch or stay longer watching our videos, it's gonna be with the information provided on our videos, with the quality on our videos, focusing on retention. And retention, we can be adding things that the videos are actually aimed towards humans. A lot of times people just use AI in the wrong way. We want to make a video that actually can, retain the attention of a person, that it's an actual good video that people enjoy watching. We can add some storytelling just to kind of have the framework on the video a little bit easier to consume. And then how we're going to make people return, that means once they watch our video, once we post more videos, they can come watch our channel and watch more videos, right? And that's with predictable content. And what I mean with predictable content is if you're doing content about basketball, for example, you want to stay doing that type of content because you want to build an audience. So if you're posting videos about basketball and then suddenly one day you decide to post videos about, I don't know, like business, that's gonna create a disconnection with your audience. And then YouTube will be confused on what your content or your channel is about. So it's gonna be less likely to recommend or know how to recommend your content. So you wanna build predictable content that people in a way already know what to expect. And then you want to build a brand. You want to build a type of brand with channel, so when people see a video, like, they can recognize it's from your channel. And then you also want to build a community so people can go back to your content over and over again. So that was the viral formula. But now, what makes a viral video, right? So I've been doing Faceless channels for the past 8 years, and in my experience, if you can focus on the packaging, the idea, and then the video itself, I think these three combined will make a video go viral. So for me, 90% of the success in YouTube is the video idea plus the packaging. Then retention is the cherry on top. So as you know, the packaging will be basically the title and the thumbnail. As we can see here on these videos, the packaging, here's the thumbnail, which is the cover image, and then the title. Same here, the image, the thumbnail, and then the title. So the title and the thumbnail will be the packaging. The idea, of course, is what the video is going to be about. And then the video itself is the actual video, the quality of the video, because as you know, like, YouTube wants to keep people longer on the platform. So by making a good video that, grabs people's attention and retains them watching the video, we'll achieve that. We'll achieve people staying longer on the platform and making more money with YouTube ads and all that. The way you present your video and idea to your audience, that's going to be the packaging, right? A good packaging, it's curiosity, right? The main thing that we want to create with the packaging is curiosity, because that's what it's going to earn the click, right? We want to make people curious to know what's on the other side when they click on the thumbnail or the packaging. We want to create like this type of fear of missing out if they don't click on a video. Focus on human interest, again, focus on that fear of missing out, curiosity. Keep titles short and simple. Clear is always better than clever. study high performing concepts, and go deep into psychology, right? These are some things that you can apply to create really good thumbnails and really good titles as well. Here we have a graphic. As you can see, views goes up. So if you have a great idea plus good retention, you can get a lot of views. If you have a great idea plus bad retention, sometimes you can get not so many views, but that still works. But if you have a bad idea plus good retention, you probably won't get a lot of views. So by retention, I mean how much time people spend watching a video. A lot of times when people start doing YouTube or Faceless channels, they focus a lot on retention, right? They say, oh, my video has 60% retention. That means 60%, people watch 60% of the video. My video has 60% retention. I'm not getting any views. My video is not going viral. Because yeah, you can have like super good retention, but if you have a bad idea and you have bad packaging, that video is not gonna get views. So you wanna focus on the packaging. As I said here, 90% of the success on YouTube is the video idea plus the packaging. Retention is the cherry on top. That means with the video idea and the packaging, you will earn the clicks. You'll make a lot of people click on your video. And then of course, if the retention is good, people will stay longer watching your video, and that of course it's gonna help. But if you can focus on the video idea and the packaging, making like really good packaging and video idea, that's what's gonna get the most views. Okay, so far we've talked about how Faceless channels work. We've talked about the viral formula, and now I want to talk about a 3-step strategy that I've used consistently over the past couple of years to get channels from $0 to $10,000 per month. So number 1 on this 3-step strategy is ideas and pattern recognition. With YouTube, we want to be analyzing patterns as much as we can. So you have to make a list of the 10 to 15 best performing channels on your niche. Let's say that, for the sake of this video, we're doing a video or a channel about basketball. So you want to go and have the top 10 channels, top 10 or 15 best performing channels on the basketball niche. Then you want to analyze the thumbnails, the titles, the hooks, videos, editing, ideas, everything that you can recognize that it's working for them, because we want to study high performing concepts, right? So if you go to different channels, you can see that a lot of times you'll be recognizing patterns. On this channel, right, this basketball channel, you can see that they're posting like different videos, but there's a type of video that they're posting over and over, and it's this one, right? And if you can analyze, you can find the patterns that the thumbnails are basically similar, right? It's before and after, the blue background, the players, the red arrow, so, and also the titles, how this person became an NBA legend for one night, how this X became an NBA star, right? So these are patterns that you can identify on all these channels, and in a way you can recognize what is working. So same thing here, as you can see, the patterns, they repeat with the thumbnails, even with the titles. Step number 2 is packaging and content. As we've seen before, packaging is one of the most important things when it comes to YouTube. So what makes a good thumbnail, right? As I said before, a good thumbnail will earn the click, right? YouTube is a click to watch platform. So we're competing again all the videos, all the thumbnails for the click. So we want to make sure that we earn the click. And one way that we can do it is by doing the thumbnail in a way that builds curiosity in people. As I said, we have to make sure that people have like this fear of missing out if they don't click on a thumbnail. They have to know like what's on the other side. Video needs to deliver on the title and thumbnail. The thumbnail has to be understandable without people reading the title. Has to be clear and simple, some type of branding, and then has to resonate with your ideal audience. These are some types of thumbnails. We can have the face and the object. Social hacking, basically using someone famous on your thumbnail to get attention. Perspective, different sizes, perspective, before and after, single image and big text, main character. These are just some of the formats that you can check or see for your channel. And as I said, you want to make a list of the 10 channels that are performing the best. Go analyze patterns on everything, the title, the thumbnail, the video, and see how you can create a formula for your videos that you can replicate in a way. You don't want to be copy them, but you want to take all these elements that are working for them and find a way to apply that to your videos, and maybe you can do it better as well. And step number 3 is analyze and optimize. As we've seen before, retention is a very important metric. So what retention basically means is the key moments for audience retention, explains how will different moments of your video help viewers' attention. This report gives insights into areas of your video that are working well and opportunities for improvement. Is the average percentage of a YouTube video that people watch. So retention could be equal as viewer satisfaction, right? Basically gives you an understanding on how people are consuming your content. This graphic right here gives you an understanding on when people, just left the video, skipped forward on the video. These are different types of retention graphics. As you can see, this is very flat, and this is the goal, right? Because if the line is flat, that means people, didn't go out of the video or didn't skip forward on the video. So when the line of the chart is flat, it means viewers are watching that part of your video from start to finish. Gradual declines means people are losing interest over time. Spikes appear when more viewers are watching, rewatching, or sharing that part of the video. And dips mean viewers are abandoning or skipping at that specific part of your video. As we saw before, one of the main things on the viral formula is to keep people watching. And the way that we can do it is analyzing our videos and optimizing what it needs to be optimized, so we can keep people watching our videos for longer. And in case you're wondering, what's a good retention, you can see that for videos that are 3 minutes, top 10 of the videos have 82% retention, and then the median has 62% retention. So let's say you're making a video about 10 minutes, you want to aim for what top 10% of videos are getting, right? That's 61%. So if you're making a 15-minute video, you want to aim for at least 54% retention.